I wanted to remind you that at the end of the year, if your goals are complete, you need to mark them as complete. One thing that you might see now that the interface has changed, Strive looks a little different than it did back in the fall. Your goals would typically be under this goal setting task. This applies to T-Test, PPD, and T-PES. So any of those that require goal setting, when you go to your goals, you might find that you don't have any goals attached. It's not because you didn't create them. It's because they're down here at the bottom underneath additional documents and goals. And so when they change that interface, depending on how you made your goal, determined whether or not they were included. It's fine if they're at the bottom, but you won't be able to mark them complete. We need to get those goals back into the evaluation process. All right, so when I click down here, I can see that I have my professional goals and my SGMs down here at the bottom, but I want them embedded inside of this process. So to do that, I go to my professional goals. I click on this paperclip. When I select that paperclip, I can grab the goals that are down at the bottom. It doesn't matter if your goal has been approved or unsubmitted. Either way, you can add them to the evaluation process. So we're going to add that first professional goal and attach it. And now I'm going to click that paperclip and add my second goal. And this will pull them up from that bottom section and move them into the actual process. And now when I go into my goal, I'm able to mark it complete, which is what I want to do at the end of the year. If it's a goal that I'm going to continue working on next year, I can carry it over. But if you have goals in there that you've either completed or that you worked on in the past years, go ahead and mark those complete too. And that way, when HR archives over the summer, all of this is preserved in an electronic document, and those goals won't continue to show up under your goal setting. I can also do that with my student growth measures. I can go here, click on that paperclip, and say, all right, I want to select my first SGM and attach it. And then I can do that with my second one as well. So grabbing that, using that paperclip and accessing this drop-down menu will allow you to attach your goals back into the middle of that appraisal process. And then just a reminder that if you have questions about how to complete this process or the order or calendar of things, you can find them under these reference documents. So when you're on your evaluation process at the bottom where it says reference documents, click view documents, and you will see the different guides and instructions from HR and instructional technology about how to complete your goals and the process inside of Strive. So you can access these at any time at the bottom underneath the reference documents. These are also documents that are found on the intranet under the human resources.